Hello and welcome back to English Shadowing Podcast. Have you ever picked up the phone to call someone in English, but your mind went blank? You knew what you wanted to say, but the words did not come out. That can feel bad and make you want to stop the call. But what if you had easy sentences ready, like friends in your pocket, to help you talk on the phone without fear? That is what we will do today. I'm Alex, and I'm here to help you speak English more naturally on the phone, step by step, day by day. I'll be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow along and repeat after me if you'd like. In this episode, we're going to talk about 10 important English phone sentences for daily use. Not random words, but sentences that fit real life. How do you say hello on a call? How do you ask a question? How do you share something? How do you say goodbye? By the end of this episode, you will be able to use these sentences to speak naturally in phone conversations. Let's start right now. Why is it important to practice phone sentences in English? Phone calls are a big part of life. You use them to talk to friends. You use them at work. You use them to ask for help. If you do not practice, you might feel scared when the phone rings. You might not know what to say. You might make the call short or not call at all. But do not worry. These sentences make phone calls easy. They help you start fast. They help you be polite. They help you keep the talk going. Many beginners know English from books. They know words from apps. But on the phone, it is different. It is live. It is quick. You do not have time to think a lot. The good news is, with these sentences, you can be ready. You do not need a good voice. You do not need long stories. You just need sentences that work. These 10 sentences cover common times on a call. They cover how to start. They cover how to ask. They cover how to share. They cover how to end. They build your confidence. They are short. They are easy to remember. They are for every day. Even if you feel shy now, if you use them often, you will feel better. You will make calls without stress. You will connect with people more. Let's go through them one by one. For each sentence, I will explain why it is good. I will give a tip on how to use it. I will give a short example of when to say it. Then, if you'd like, pause the video and repeat the sentence slowly to shadow it. This will help you say it like me. Sentence number 1. Hello, this is Alex. This sentence is a good way to answer the phone. It says who you are. It is polite. It is short. You can use it for any call. It is good for work calls. It is good for friend calls. It shows you are ready to talk. A useful tip: say your name clearly. Speak a little loud so the person hears it well. If you'd like, pause and repeat, hello, this is Alex. Think about a time to use it. For example, your phone rings. You answer and say this. It helps the caller know it is you. Practice this by holding your phone. Pretend it rings. Answer and say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it makes the start easy. Over time, this sentence will be your first word on calls. It will make you feel calm. Remember, a good answer makes the call better from the start. It takes away the worry of what to say first. Sentence number 2. Hi, who's calling? This sentence asks who the person is. It is friendly. It is short. You can use it when you do not know the number. It keeps the call safe. It helps you decide what to say next. A useful tip: say it with a smile. Your voice will sound nice. The person will feel good. If you'd like, pause and repeat, Hi, who's calling? Think about a time to use it. For example, an unknown number calls. You answer and ask this. It gives you time to think. Practice this by looking at your phone. Imagine a new call. Say the sentence out loud. Say it 3 times. It helps because it gives you control. Over time, this sentence will make you feel safe on calls. Remember, knowing who calls helps you relax. It makes the talk better. Sentence number 3. Good morning, how can I help you? This sentence says hello and offers help. It is polite. It is for work or help calls. It shows you are ready to listen. It makes the caller feel important. A useful tip: change morning to afternoon or evening for the time of day. It makes it right. If you'd like, pause and repeat. Good morning, how can I help you? Think about a time to use it. For example, at work, the phone rings. You answer and say this. It helps the caller say what they need. Practice this by pretending a work call. Say the sentence, say it 3 times. It helps because it moves the call forward. Over time, the sentence will make you sound good at work. Remember, offering help makes calls short and useful. It builds good feelings. Sentence number 4. Can you repeat that, please? This sentence asks to hear something again. It is polite. It is for when you do not hear well. It keeps the call going. It shows you want to understand. A useful tip: say please to make it nice. The person will not mind. If you'd like, pause and repeat. Can you repeat that, please? Think about a time to use it. For example, the line is bad. You ask this. It fixes the problem. Practice this by listening to a friend. Pretend you did not hear. Say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it stops confusion. Over time, this sentence will make you feel okay to ask. Remember, repeating is normal on calls. It makes talks clear. Sentence number 5. What time works for you? This sentence asks about a good time. It is for making plans. It is flexible. It shows you care about the person's time. A useful tip: say your time after. It helps decide fast. If you'd like, pause and repeat what time works for you. Think about a time to use it. For example, to set a meeting, you ask this. It makes plans easy. Practice this by thinking of a friend. Pretend to plan. Say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it makes plans smooth. Over time, this sentence will make your calls organized. Remember, good times make meetings happen. Sentence number 6. I'm calling about the meeting tomorrow. This sentence says why you call. It is clear. It is for work or plans. It gets to the main point. A useful tip: add more if needed. It makes it better. If you'd like, pause and repeat. I'm calling about the meeting tomorrow. Think about a time to use it. For example, to check a plan, you say this. It focuses the call. Practice this by pretending. Over time, this sentence will make your calls direct. Remember, clear reasons make talks good. Sentence number 7. My number is 555 1234 if you need to call back. This sentence gives your number. It is helpful. It is for if the call ends. It keeps the link open. A useful tip: say numbers slow. Repeat if the line is bad. If you'd like, pause and repeat. My number is 555 1234 if you need to call back. Think about a time to use it. For example, in a rush call, you say this. It gives safety. Practice this by imagining a bad line. Say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it stops lost calls. Over time, this sentence will make your calls safe. Remember, giving numbers shows care. Sentence number 8. It was nice talking to you. This sentence ends the call nice. It is friendly. It is for any call. It leaves a good feel. A useful tip. Add why it was nice. It makes it personal. If you'd like, pause and repeat. It was nice talking to you. Think about a time to use it. For example, with a friend, you say this. It closes warm. Practice this by ending a pretend talk. Say the sentence. Say the 3 times will make your calls positive. Remember, good ends make more calls. Sentence number 9. Thanks for your help. This sentence says thank you at the end. It is polite. It is for after help. It shows you are grateful. A useful tip. Say what for. It makes it true. If you'd like, pause and repeat. Thanks for your help. Think about a time to use it. For example, after info, you say this, it closes thankful. Practice this by imagining help. Say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it makes people happy. Over time, this sentence will make your calls kind. Remember, thanks builds good ties. Sentence number 10. Talk to you soon. This sentence says goodbye with hope. It is casual, it is for friends, it keeps the door open. A useful tip. Use when you plan to call again. It shows you care. If you'd like, pause and repeat. Talk to you soon. Think about a time to use it. For example, with family, you say this. It ends positive. Practice this by wrapping a chat. Say the sentence. Say it 3 times. It helps because it invites more talks. Over time, this sentence will make your calls close. Remember, hope ends, build bonds. Now that we've covered all 10 sentences, let's see how they fit together. These sentences make a full call. Greet to start, ask to learn, share to give, end to close. They work in order for a smooth talk. For example, start with hello, this is Alex. Ask, who's calling? Share, I'm calling about tomorrow, and end with, talk to you soon. Beginners often feel calls are hard because they're unpredictable. But with these, you have a plan. Use them in low-risk ways first, like voice notes, then real calls. Over time, your phone will feel like a tool, not a problem. Remember, the goal is connection, not perfection. Okay, my friends, thank you for listening to this episode on 10 English phone sentences. I hope these help you in your daily life. This was a practical episode, very slow, very focused. If you liked it, come back again, share it with your friends, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. Next time, we will learn something new together. I'm Alex, and this is English Shadowing Podcast. Until next time, stay connected, stay natural, and keep practicing. Bye for now.